Every woman has a number. The number she checks before buying anything. The number she hides from her friends. The number she lies to herself about at 2 a.m. when she can't sleep. For some women, it's the balance in their bank account. For others, it's the years they've wasted, the weight they've gained, the dreams they said they'd chase next year. This is a story about a woman who stopped counting the wrong number and started counting something else. Somewhere in a small flat in Poland, a woman named Jennifer sat on her kitchen floor at midnight with an old steel box in her lap. The box belonged to her mother. It was dented on one side, rusted at the corners, and had not been opened in 14 years. Inside, she found nothing valuable. A broken bangle, 3 buttons, a grocery list from 2009 written on a torn cigarette packet, and one photograph. Black and white, her mother, young, maybe 22, standing outside a building Jennifer did not recognize. On the back of the photograph, someone had written in faded ink, "First job, 1987. I was so scared that day, but I showed up." Jennifer was 32. She had a degree she did not use, a job she did not like, and a daughter who asked her every week, "Mama, why are you always tired?" She worked at a small clinic, front desk, 9 hours a day. Every evening, she came home, made dinner, helped her daughter with homework, and sat on the sofa with her phone until her eyes burned. Jennifer had stopped dreaming somewhere around 29. What am I scared of? She opened her phone and searched for something she used to love. Cooking. She recorded her first video that night after her daughter went to sleep. She made spaghetti with tomato sauce. Simple. No music. No editing. She got 7 views. One comment from a woman named Sophia. Jennifer sat alone at her kitchen table reading an emotional comment on her phone. A woman had written, "Thank you for this. My mother used to make spaghetti exactly like this. She passed away last year. I needed to see this today." Jennifer read that comment 12 times. She cried, because she had made something that mattered to someone. She made another video the next week. This time, fries, crispy ones the way her daughter liked them. And another video after that. Each one was still clumsy, still imperfect, but she kept showing up. She learned to adjust the light. She learned to speak slower. She learned that perfection was not the goal, connection was the goal. 3 months later, she had 90 followers. Most of them were women like her, women with small kitchens and big responsibilities, women who had stopped dreaming somewhere along the way and were trying to remember how to start again. One message read, "I have been watching your videos for 2 months. I lost my job last year. Today, I made your fries for my children. They said it was the best meal in weeks. I am going to try making a video too. Thank you." Jennifer saved that message and read it on days when she felt tired. By month 8, she had learned to edit on her phone, basic cuts and subtitles in simple English, and she started sharing her videos on a larger platform. The growth was slow, painfully slow. Some weeks she gained 2 followers, some weeks she lost 1. But something else was changing inside her. She stopped saying, "I am just a receptionist." She stopped saying, "What can I do at my age?" She stopped saying, "Women like me don't get to have dreams," because the evidence no longer supported those sentences. She was making videos, learning, and showing up every week even when no one clapped. At month 11, a small food brand reached out. They wanted to send her free pasta in exchange for 1 video featuring their product. Jennifer said yes. She made the video, and the brand shared it on their page. Her followers grew to 500, then 1,000. Then a woman from a small cooking app saw Jennifer's work and offered her a small monthly amount to make 4 exclusive videos for their platform. It was $200 a month, enough to buy her daughter the school bag she had been asking for, but not enough to quit her job. Still, it was enough to feel like she was not invisible. Jennifer did not quit the clinic. Not yet, but she stopped crying on the sofa at night. She stopped feeling like a machine that only took orders and filed papers. Slowly, she started feeling like the woman in that black and white photograph, scared, but showing up. 2 years later, Jennifer was 34. She still worked at the clinic, but she also had 600,000 followers across 2 platforms. She had a small contract with a kitchen appliance company. She had saved enough to buy her mother a new phone. When she gave it to her, her mother cried and Jennifer cried too. The steel box still sat on her kitchen shelf. The photograph still stood next to the salt and oil. And every time Jennifer felt like stopping, she looked at her mother's young face and read the words on the back. I was so scared that day, but I showed up. That message stayed with her. You do not need a big break. You do not need permission. You do not need to be young, or rich, or fluent, or fearless. You just need to show up once. Then again. Then again. The world will not call your name, you have to call your own name. You have to look at your own photograph and say, I was scared, but I showed up anyway. Start with one spaghetti. Start with one comment that makes someone cry. Start with 7 views and call it a victory. Because somewhere your daughter is watching you. Your mother is watching you. The younger version of you is waiting on a kitchen floor, hoping that one day you will stop counting the wrong number and start counting the days you chose to show up. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not too ordinary. You are just scared, and that is okay. Show up anyway. The steel box is dented. The photograph is faded. But the woman in it is still standing. And so are you. If the story touched your heart, don't scroll away. Comment one word, show up, and make a promise to yourself that you won't give up on your dream.